Yo, what's up, everybody? It's been a few since I've been back live, you know what I'm saying? But in this live, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to just share my heart, you know what I mean? So this is going to be another segment of A Penny for My Thoughts. Now, this is real, what I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm not trying to garner any sympathy or attention. And I hate that I have to give that type of disclaimer every time I'm about to go live with a video, son. And I don't know how many ears this is going to reach, and I don't know how many eyes are going to see this. But if you choose to watch this live for more than 5 seconds without scrolling past it, thank you. All right? This is tough to share. All right. So I promised the Lord, you know, the next time I started the podcast and all that. And thank you for anybody who listened to the Father's Day podcast, man. Shouts out to the whole Cut Different family. Word. Thank you for having me. You know what I mean? And then hopefully it'll be many more to come. But unfortunately, I've been predisposed, so I haven't been able to find time to sit down and chop it with them. You know what I mean? But if you watch that, you know what I mean, I hope you gained something from it. I hope you got something from it. And, you know, I just try to give as many jewels that I got in my treasure chest as possible. So if you didn't check it out, you can check it out. It's available. It's on the wall, son. What's good? What's poppin', man? How you doing? Happy 4th of July, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a holiday type dude. You know what I mean? So I'm not with it. But to anybody celebrating with your families, cookouts, cakes, candies, all that, yo, happy 4th to y'all, son. Happy 4th to all of y'all. Now, alright, I'ma be real, son, and I'm not even just speaking for me, son. So this ain't personal, you know what I mean? First of all, to my father, to my mother, to my brothers, to my sisters, yo, my adopted siblings and everybody. No disrespect, son. And if you want to take it personal, that's on you, bro. Yo. So I've been hearing, excuse me. I've been listening to what I like to call the woke media, you know what I mean? Woke media. Whether you fake woke or you real woke, I'm watching, son. Whether you fake woke or you real woke, I'm listening. You feel me? Because I'm trying to get gems for life. You know what I mean? Can't no car run on empty. You understand me? Alright. So I be hearing, you know what I'm saying, what I would say adults or our predecessors, meaning the generation before us, have been saying about the state of the black community. You know what I'm saying? And the community at large. You know what I'm saying? But my youth, you know what I mean? The youth out here, you know what I mean? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Homicide. Nobody knows who they want to be. Nobody has a strong stance. And everybody keep asking, how do you fix this? Alright? And you ain't got to agree with me, son. But at the end of the day, we going to the next level with this. You know what I mean? Like I said, G1 Entertainment, God first. That's my lane. That's my ministry, son. Alright? So I'm not expecting everybody to identify. I don't want everybody to subscribe. You ain't got to tap one bell icon. You don't got to do nothing. Because if I got to stand for what's right by myself, I'm down to do that. And I'm down to die for what I believe, son. Period. You know what I mean? Now, why am I coming off so strong? That's because what I'm going to speak to y'all about today is a 2-part thing. And I don't want to even just say nothing like pertaining to a topic. You know what I'm saying? I have a topic in mind, but I'm going to just be real with you, son. We're going to talk about zeal. I'm a zealot for the Lord. You know what I mean? What does that mean? To have zeal, that's to have enthusiasm. You know what I mean? To have energy about the message you putting forth. And you're going to see me keep that same energy. All right? So Lord, I need you to help me with this. In Jesus' name I pray, man. Yo, so you're going to see me keep the same energy on every platform I touch, every place where I go. Whether I'm dolo or I'm before a crowd, it doesn't matter. Me, sincere, I don't change. This the way I've been. This the way I'm going to be. And I don't think some of y'all get it. You know what I mean? It's been so many attempts. And I used to wonder why. I used to be like, why? You know what I'm saying? It used to be so many attempts to try to stop what I was doing. Every time I tried to, you know what I'm saying, be an agent for change. Think outside of the box. You know what I mean? Or even thinking for myself. You know what I mean? Y'all always tried to group me in and say I had to be this way or do this way. And that's fine if that's what you believe. But I don't subscribe to group thinking. I don't do that. I came up listening to Martin Luther King. I came up listening to reading books about Marcus Garvey. I know who Medgar Evers is. You know what I mean? Come on, I know about Booker T. Washington. I know George Washington Carver. All these people. All of these people were black, independent thinkers. Okay? And they all were abolitionists or agents for change, philanthropists in some type of way. They didn't mind stepping outside of the community and defending the rights of every other person or group of peoples. They didn't mind. So I can dig it, baby. I can dig it. But at the end of the day, point blank period, the pastor who I served under for a long time, Jeffrey R. Wimbush, shouts out to you, he always told me one thing. He said, yo, ministry starts at home. At home. Okay? So I want to know one thing. Okay, you could say that the youth, you know what I mean, they shooting, robbing, killing, da-da-da-da. First of all, that's a lie. They only choose to put the people up who want to be wilding, who want to be rambunctious, and who want to act stupid. I know too many young ladies who graduated from Spelman with degrees. That's my age. I know too many young ladies that's not even single mothers, but they taking care of ailing parents and grandparents, so they ain't got no life. You understand me? They don't have no life outside of their family structure. And I don't care. I don't care if you tune off this live. That's fine with me. But point blank period, how are you going to talk about creating change and producing something different if you keep ignoring the youth? And then you want to say children are the future. All right? Now, I know I'm not lying. I know I'm not lying. Because that crabs in the bucket syndrome that I always used to hear about, I see it still prevalent. You know what I mean? And I see it, unfortunately, I see the older ones trying to undercut the younger ones for trying to do the smallest thing when it involves thinking for themselves and thinking independently. And one thing I want to say, as an independent thinker and as a zealot, you know what I mean? As a Christian, yo, point blank period, you talking all of this woke stuff, ain't nobody talking. Nobody said we got to get back into the Bible and we got to get back to God. And even if you didn't believe in Jesus, I still respect every other belief. So why aren't people that promote and push religious doctrines like Islam, Buddhism, Taoism, point blank period, all of these religions, regardless if I believe in them or agree with them, they promote peace, and I don't hear none of y'all standing on the back of that. None of y'all. Nobody want to stand on God's shoulders and represent and say, this is how you correct the family unit. This is how you correct the family structure. This is how you produce order. This is how you see change. Nobody. But the people that I know and that I love, y'all stay identifying as Christians. Y'all need to stop lying. Because when it comes to doing the right thing, you don't want to do the right thing. You don't. You don't. And I'm gonna keep it gangster. I'm gonna keep it honest, man. I'm gonna keep it honest, and I'm gonna keep it all the way gangster with you, son. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, and I'm trying not to curse. Alright? So, here it is now, you know what I'm saying? For anybody who gave me their ear years ago, that been around in the same places and around the same people that I've been around, point blank period, I'm not scared to share, and you don't have to care. Alright? But I'm not afraid to tell nobody my testimony, how I came up, and what I came through. Period. And that's not because I'm seeking out sympathy, or looking for a handout, or a pat on the back. I come to work every day. You don't need to tell me good job. I'm good money. I get that here where I work at. So this ain't for no kudos. Yo, fam. It's like, yo, if you ain't willing to stand up for righteousness against anything that's wrong, and you say you love the Lord, anything that contradicts his will, that you won't stand up against and fight for, even if the whole crowd is against you, if you won't stand up and say, no, I think and believe that that's wrong, then you're not a Christian, you a punk. You're not a man, you're a bum. You're a bum. You want to talk about being an agent for change, and the same type of toxicity been going on in our communities for years and years and years and years. And ain't nobody concerned about being a role model. Ain't nobody concerned about being an example. So what you want to do to the young ones who try to stand up and be an example is you want to make a issue out of every little thing that we do wrong. So we supposed to be Clark Kent, and you ain't never been Superman. And that's not right. Because at least we have the willpower and the gut and the gumption to stand up for something. But at the end of the day, point blank period, I rhyme. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? But why should I put any of my bars on the live? I'm not doing it. I'm an artist. At the end of the day, where are these artists at? Where are they? There's black people who we look up to, who we know and who we love, and who some of y'all idolize. These people ain't doing nothing. So, don't you think maybe if we want to see real change, we gonna have to stop looking for everybody else to do something? We gonna have to get up and do something ourselves. Yes, that's the truth. Why would we look to celebrities or any prominent figures that we see on TV or in Hollywood to create agents, to be agents of change, when they don't even stay in the hood? You get rich, you get your little paper, you leave the hood. And to every other successful nurse, doctor, CNA, college student, y'all get y'all money and y'all leave the hood. So please stop with this fake wokeism. And I'm not saying you gotta be in the hood every day. But I will say this, it's up to you to carry on the example that your parents taught you. I might not have had the best foster family. And they know that. And that's their fault. Oh well, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But one thing they did give me was that Bible, boy. And I'm never going to disrespect them off that. Nah, not off of that tip. Because they responsible for how I live my life. Or because they introduced me to that book and I read it. Okay? And I'm saying, I know it worked because I see results in my own life. And this is a kid who came up with no parents. And the people who were supposed to be guides didn't do nothing but try to destroy my life. Nothing but try to destroy my life. And I'm still standing, still being a light. And I'm not getting on the live complaining about that. But please stop waiting for somebody to save us. Okay? The only Messiah that's coming back is the one who went in the clouds. And his name is Jesus. Unless you want to get back to your faith, don't be thinking that there's going to be any change. Because the only thing that's going to be created from what's going on, if it's continuing, is pandemonium and chaos. And all it takes to change the situation is one prayer. One. All it takes is somebody willing to do the right thing. Whether that's picking up something off the ground for somebody, smiling at somebody, asking somebody how they doing. That's all it takes. And y'all don't even want to do that. Yo, son, I bought a car on my own. I'm just saying, because I want to praise God for this. I bought a car on my own, fam. Not the best driver in the world, never professed to be that. Bought a car on my own. Purchased my insurance on my vehicle on my own. Got the title. Got the bill of sale. It's in my name. Mine. But I'm telling you, son, I went around, basically, door to door. Like, yo, fam, you know what I mean? Help me push this whip. I ain't trying to get into no accidents, you know what I mean? I got to make it to work, yo. Da-da-da-da. And I got to make it back to the crib safe. You feel me? And the only reason why I did that is because my economic means demanded me to do so. I'm from New York City, okay? We got taxis, we got buses, we got trains, man. If it was cars in the street, I wasn't riding in them. Alright? So, it took me a little long to even cave and submit to the idea of getting a vehicle. Now, to all my drivers out there, young or old, you know how dangerous driving is. Yo, fam, how I'm in the wheel, pushing the wheel by myself, preparing for my road test by myself. But I swear if something happened to me while I'm on this road, everybody gonna be at my funeral talking about, oh yeah, he was a good person. He was hella funny. He was this, that, and the third. He was mad smart. He had mad potential. But if y'all talking all this mess about the community coming together, why can't we even get the smallest bit of help? And y'all wonder why we end up in these dangerous predicaments. And you want to talk about how all of these houses are fatherless and how all of these boys are being raised by their mothers. Y'all don't even want to do nothing. I'm not talking about the good parents. I'm not talking about the good parents who do what they supposed to do to the best of their ability. Nobody's perfect. And there's no such thing as a perfect parent handbook. So I'm not expecting that. But I could have got killed in the fucking car. Wow. That's why I be coming on my lives, and I apologize for using explicit language. But that's why I be coming on my lives with so much passion and so much zeal. Because it's necessary roughness. Because I'm applying pressure. I'm applying pressure. Because my name was besmirched for no reason. And I gave my life to take care of everybody else. And I'm not on here complaining. Because I just said I got a whip. I already got a crib. So I already made it further than all of y'all said I was going to make it. So if you want to help, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. And I'm a kid. I'm 31 years old telling every adult with this fake, we need to come together bull. Yo, nah, you're going to have to cut it out and you're going to have to stop playing. Because if you won't stand for the youth, don't lie to me and tell me you standing for Jesus. Don't lie to me and tell me you standing for the Lord. Because he see you and he coming to smack the fire out of all of y'all. I promise. He's sick of it. I could have died in traffic. I could have died in traffic, fam. I almost got in 2 accidents. Why am I yelling? Because I begged people to help. I begged people to help. And then because they didn't, the Lord showed me how to do everything on my own. And you people won't even give me my flowers till you have to put it on my grave. But that's alright though. It's all good though, fam. Y'all go ahead and stay woke. Walking around with your eyes wide shut. Sleeping on everything and everybody. And then you think you're going to heaven. And y'all think the Bible was a joke. Y'all think God playing, son. Y'all think God playing. What is this called? This passion and this fire you see in me is called zeal. Zeal. Okay? Okay? So when I put the weapons of my warfare on this morning that are not carnal, but are mighty through God for the pulling down the strongholds, because guess what? Those strongholds are not driving, not being financially responsible, not having financial literacy, around people who got balanced checkbooks and mad cars in my parents' driveway. But you don't want to teach me nothing, right? That's good. Then you want to turn around and hate when I learn it on my own. It's all good, fam. I don't even need your help. I work for the government. I'm straight. This is a message to the kids, yo. Period. Because I could care less about y'all adults. Y'all been around 30, 40 years and you still marching. I ain't seen nobody pick up a gun yet. And we dying. But if a cop come busting at me for no reason, you not getting your gun out the car, sir. You not. You gonna let that cop kill me. And you'll probably be the one recording the video. It makes me sick. Because every time I go around the youth, that's my age and younger, you know the first thing that they say after they talk to me for about 5 minutes? Hey, yo, bro, I like you. Let me get your number, son, because if something go down, we need to stick together. We gonna have to stick together, bro, because it's only us. Because y'all keep wanting to march around in circles like this is the walls of Jericho, and y'all marching around it 7 times is gonna make it come down. When the truth is, y'all scared of the establishment. And if all the people who died for us, so we can have this freedom that we do have, which they stripping away quickly. And I'm telling you this on the 4th of July. You better wake up. Wake up for real. And stand for something other than yourself. Because it's not all about you. So cocky. So prideful. So verbose. Every time you get a new outfit, you posting it on your story. Every time you get something new. And I'm not a hater. But can you add some education and a little bit of information? How about a little affirmations Put it with it. Do something that's gonna give life, not death. Because that's all y'all producing is death. All y'all produce is death. And the minute you see somebody wanting to give somebody life, you want to snuff them out. You want to shut them out. You want to hold them back. And I seen this in my home. I saw this in my church. And I see this here at my job. Everybody that's your skin ain't your friend. They ain't. But I'ma stand for what's right. What's right. I don't care if my videos don't go viral, son. Because guess what? Every rapper on every song, that's word to mother, y'all saying y'all toting guns. That's word to mother. Y'all will preach on the track about how y'all kill me, but George Zimmerman is still alive. He's still alive and walking. He's still alive and walking. But you don't care until it's your son. You don't care until it's your daughter. And I got the right to stand because I don't have parents. I don't. I'm an orphan. And my foster family down the street, they let that be known. And just so you know, I know what happened. I know what happened too. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I tried to sit here and hold it in. Hold in the anger. And channel it into constructive things. You know what I mean? Go to the gym. Hit the bag. I did that. Put my story in a book. Translate it to paper. I did that. Bought a car. I did that. Get a crib. I've done that. All of that stuff is not making me happy. I could have a house. I could have a car. I could have a book. I could have albums. And I got all those. And I work for the government. You see what my shirt say? So first of all, you're going to put some respect on my name. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Been here since 5 o'clock in the morning. This is the first time I came outside and sat down. So be quiet. Because some of y'all didn't even go check on y'all relatives during the pandemic. So be quiet. Be quiet. You mad because your social status and your social circle is full of low people with low vibrations and low frequencies when you know that the reason why you living how you living is a direct consequence of the ill-fitted decisions that you've made in your youth. And you settled for that when you could be pushing yourself past the level that you was on and rising higher. So don't be mad because you settled with the bottom feeders. Don't be mad because you want to eat with the shrimp and the rest of the scavengers, and I was man enough to go up and say, yo, I'm tired of eating spam, I want some caviar, and I want it now! Because y'all ain't no agents for change. Y'all fake. All of these people that killed our youth, where the GDs at? Where the Bloods at? Where the Crips at? Where the Vice Lords at? But you so gangster. But you so gangster, you so hard. But you so hard. Y'all so hard, right? Alright then. How is police still killing our youth? I thought you was a super gangster. You do the bid. You kill me and my man and then go sit down just for some hood fame. Come out 8 years later, they throw a party for you. How come I don't see them throwing them same type of parties in the hood for kids that graduated high school, for kids that went to college? Huh? Came out and got a degree. How come the men that go to trade schools instead of going to regular schools to work a blue collar job in a white collar world, why we not having parties in the hood for them? Why? And this 4th of July, I guarantee you half of y'all got barbecue grills on. Why? Because they make it obvious that we not free. You gonna celebrate the Independence Day? Who you independent from? Because we under the government thumb. And once they track these videos to where I am, they gonna clap me too. So I don't want to hear nothing else. I better not hear nothing else about my name being discussed in a disparaging way in this community. Because I've done everything to stand for everybody in this place. And you guys behave like devils. And yet, your favorite places to sit is the pew. And it's disgusting. It stinks in God's nostrils. So get out of here with that fake praise and that fake worship. Because the youth is not having it. Because y'all not fighting for us, so we didn't have a choice but to go home and learn how to pray like our grandmama did it. Because once grandma died, the only one that was keeping God alive in the house, the faith in the house, is dead. Unless one of our kids pick up the mantle and they pick up where grandmama left off. And how often is that happening? If grandma's not even alive to pass the mantle. But we just remember, grandma used to read me these Bible stories when I was 5 years old, and I used to go to bed, da-da-da-da. She let me sleep with a Bible under my pillow so I wouldn't have no nightmares. Son, that's the only thing that ever worked. I'm about to read the Bible. Then you see these kids pop up at church like me. Because they got the same stories as me. It's just in a different way. It's just being told in a different way. Got the same stories. Half of us don't even have fathers, and y'all out here wanting us to be supermen. How? And y'all women don't even encourage masculinity. That's why all y'all sons want to be girls. That's why all y'all sons want to be girls. And to anybody who's confused about their gender or searching for their identity, I don't care what happened to you. If you a man, be a man. If you a woman, be a woman. Christians are so scared they won't even stand and say that. Because you afraid of the public scrutiny. And you afraid to be shamed. Because you want to blend in. You want to be a chameleon Christian. You don't want to stand. Because you know you're going to be rejected. You don't want to be ostracized. You ain't trying to go through no suffering. But you want a true, authentic anointing from God, man. Get out of here with that stale worship, son. That joint is stale like some old chips. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. It's the 4th of July. What are we celebrating freedom from? Hello? Somebody put it in the comments. What are we celebrating freedom? Why would I celebrate 4th of July instead of coming to work when how many mass shootings took place? How many of my people was harmed? How many people was killed? Huh? How many? Mothers getting the fathers of their babies sent to jail just because he want to come see his kid. You want to call the police on that man, now he facing a charge. And by the time that child turned 18, he don't want nothing to do with his daddy because you convinced him that he's a deadbeat. And his son don't even know that his father is just like him. Got the same type of taste, like the same type of music, all of that. Why you even doing that? And then you want to talk about, oh, when y'all see us with other races of women that are not melanated, bro, y'all want to be mad, right? Oh, where all the good black men? Same place we was when we was wondering where all the good black women was at, son. Period. And as a so-called African-American male, like, yo, y'all ladies be like, oh yeah, we want to be with a black. Y'all don't act like it. Mad rude. Dumb disrespectful. Don't even know how to talk. Some of y'all can't even read. And I know you can't read because when you text me, you be spelling everything wrong. And the phone got a thing on it called autocorrect. And you still spelling words wrong. W-E-N doesn't spell win. That's not a joke. That's not funny. That's not funny. But you'll use your seduction and the powers of lust to your own benefit. Come on, I'm not a simp. That ain't never going to work. You want to approach me, you got to talk to me how your mother talked to your father. With respect. With respect. But nobody wants to respect anybody anymore. That's foreign. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, what's going on? So, I'm going to celebrate Independence Day in my own way today, man. I'm an independent thinker. I'm a free thinker. I'm going to celebrate that independence. I'm going to celebrate my black excellence and how many things I've overcome. And shouts out to you if you ever even help. I don't care where you stand in my life right now, whether you consider yourself a friend, a foe, an acquaintance, a family member, point blank period. I don't care. I let these people know I ain't got smoke with you, but if I left your life alone, you could go ahead and tell people whatever you want to tell them. Spread the narrative, yo. Let them believe it too, because they're going to find out you lying. Because as cool as I am, as charming as I am, as smart as I am, and as strong as I am as a black man, I would never dismiss anybody, any persons, or any peoples from my life unless I saw what they was doing was not benefiting me directly. And if it was causing me harm. Period. Period. And I could sit here probably name every person who helped. You know what I mean? Whether you're around or you're not. But I'll simply say it's all love and respect. Because I'm going to keep it love and respect, and that's the way it's going to stay. But we got to stop playing. Like, and honestly, B, it ain't no we. It's me. Because if somebody wanted to say this, the live button is right there. It could have been said it. But you want to ride in your car, singing along to the songs, promoting violence and perpetuating the wrong type of activity. All of that. Bumping it on the live. Can you say something that means something? Why? You don't think your ancestors can see you through the veil in heaven? You don't think they can see what we doing? After all the sacrifice, you think the Lord not going to let them peep what's going on? And they died, some of them as slaves, others as sharecroppers, victims of black codes, segregation, limited schooling, marginalized, communities ravaged and destroyed. And you don't think they up there waiting for us and rooting for us to stand? But you don't want to stand for nothing but the establishment. And that's going to get you killed. You're going to die anyway. You better die free. Ain't nothing wrong with what I'm saying, man. I'm shown all of the time, that the First Amendment don't mean nothing. Freedom of speech don't mean nothing. Because the minute I say something that they don't agree with, they're going to cut this live. So stop lying. There's an agenda. There's a narrative. And this is the same narrative and same agenda that was around when Martin was around, when Malcolm was around, when Huey was around, when Angela was around. But do y'all even know them people? There's a reason why I didn't say their last name. And if you want to get gangster with it, you want to talk about black gangsters. Do you know about Napoleon Bonaparte? Do you know about him? Who led the Haitian Revolution? Look it up. Look it up. Why you think Haiti is poor? Now, one of the economic epicenters, B. Biggest trade ports in the world. And they said no to slavery. And they rejected them chains. Look at the state of Haiti today. Destruction. Look at Jamaica. Come on, man. One of the biggest cash crops in the world. Ravaged. Third world country. Jamaica. Look at Africa. Came through with crop duster planes. Put all of this stuff on the ground to kill our crops and our natural resources. And any natural resources that we have left. Coal, diamonds, gems, stones, whatever. Now the Chinese over there buying up the land. So they can take it. And you gonna tell me happy 4th of July? I know who I am. Stop lying. So, if I celebrate 4th of July, which is supposed to be Independence Day, man, nah, I'm not with that. I'm gonna celebrate it for a different reason. And I don't want no hot dog. I don't need no link off the grill. I don't need no sausage. I don't need none of y'all to save me a plate if you cooking. I'm good money, son. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm getting my money. You know what I mean? First 10% go to the Lord. 20% of the rest getting saved. All the rest of that is not spent on balling out. It's spent on living expenses. Period. That's the way I structured and set up my life because I'm an independent thinker. I don't have student loan debt. I don't. No debt. My car is paid off. I don't care how long it took me to get it. I bet you I ain't gonna have no note. You still trying to pay yours off, sir. My car paid off. My crib paid for. All these people was laughing. You thought I wouldn't get this. It's not up to you. You don't determine how blessed I am. You don't determine that. With y'all negative rhetoric and false narratives. And y'all not gangsters, son. So you not coming up to me talking about, what was you saying on them live? You not even coming up to me. Get out of here, son. You not pressing me about nothing. Y'all buns. Wouldn't even help somebody if it was in your power to do so. You would let that brother starve and you would walk away laughing at him. And when he came back the next day asking you for food, yeah, laugh again and say, get your ass out of here. Right? And you doing that to people that share your same skin, stupid. But I'm supposed to be fake woke with y'all. I'm supposed to be screaming Black Lives Matter with y'all. How y'all screaming Black Lives Matter and y'all identify with the talking points on the TV and didn't help me with nail one piece of my independence, liberty, and freedom that I gained in my life? And I'm talking to the people who know me personally. I struggled, scratched, clawed, pushed, pressed my way. And I never disrespected nobody. But the games is over now. I'm about to be 32 years old. Disrespect me again, I'm smacking the fire out of you. I'm tired of being a nice little kid, because I never was nice. I never was nice. This is the transformative power of God and the gospel at work in my life. I was one of the worst young men you had ever want to meet, because I spit in your face. If you even looked at me and I thought you was disrespecting me, I got a loogie waiting for you. So I know the difference between being polite and disrespectful. I've existed on both sides of the spectrum. But the narrative being spread about me now is I'm impolite. I'm disrespectful. I do things that's distasteful. I'm not worthy. I didn't try hard enough. I didn't push hard enough. I didn't press hard enough. I didn't ask enough times. I didn't tap too many people. I didn't reach out to nobody. Get out of here, son. I came into this world alone, and I'ma die alone. I came into this world by myself. I'm leaving here by myself, just like when I came. But stop playing. Stop playing. So fake, man. Why? Remember a couple years ago? Sandra Bland, say her name. Trayvon Martin, say his name. These people are still dead. Is anybody saying their name? Philando Castillo, Mike Brown, Sandra Bland, say their name. If you really want to celebrate Memorial Day, if you really want to celebrate Independence Day, if you really a freedom fighter and trying to be an agent for change, you forgot their name as soon as the news stopped running the stories. And this is why I'm passionate, because I'm fighting for Sandra, I'm doing this for Trayvon, and anybody else who is unjustly had a crime committed against them. Anybody. And I don't care if you black, white, purple, or blue. I'm going to be the one that's standing for you. Even if you don't stand with me. That's fine. Because I don't need people help to do the right thing. I don't need people help to do the right thing. I could just go do it. I don't need you to help me with that, sir. I don't need you to tell me, oh, you're so special, you're so different. No, tell me I'm so nice. And keep it moving. Because we know the right thing to do. You don't even follow the golden rule. We don't even follow the golden rule. Talking about, we need to get on code. You want to know what the new black code is? Treat your brother like you want to be treated. And stop acting like an idiot. Stop thinking your selfishness and arrogance is supposed to be rewarded with a helping hand. Come on now. I know this world is inverted and it's perverted, but that don't mean we have to be. Now, what I'm saying is right. So I don't care. I don't care. You don't gotta watch the live. You don't gotta be a part. You could unsubscribe from the YouTube channel. You could unfollow me. And I want you to follow them same talking points that's being put out about my name. I want you to go ahead and believe all of that. But when you stand before my Father on the last day, keep that same energy. Happy 4th of July. Y'all be blessed, man. Have a good one.